quarter, and the Lakers back up by 10. Let's go to Lisa. Three-point play. What a season it's been for Reeves. His second year. He's taken a great leap. Remember.
What is up, my Remilia fans of the Los Angeles Rams and hopefully Lakers as well. Sorry, I was delayed. I said, you know what? Everyone's watching the game. It's good. It was good. Let me just come in after, and then I'm messing with this dang green screen. Let me just come in. So I got this corner over here I gotta fix, but hopefully it looks pretty good on you guys' TVs. Got my Kobe Bryant jerseys out. It's a good day in LA, baby. LA over San Francisco again in the playoffs. You got to tip your cap. First, it was the Dodgers in the playoffs in 2001. Then the Rams took care of the Santa Clara Crew in the NFC Championship game. And now the Lakers took care of Stephen Curry and the guys. And they crapped the bed in Los Angeles, the big stage. And LeBron is on to the next one. And it's going to be tough, Denver. We'll see what happens. Hold on, let me get the drink. It was a great game. I missed the shooter ejection. I was like, really? They ejected him? I got to look at it. I was at work coming back in. Thank you guys if you got for coming in earlier. And I see all the chats, and thank you guys. It's amazing that, okay, first of all, after the last couple years with the pandemic and the world stopping and our sports help take our mind off of our problems, just like going to see a good movie. By the way, I saw Guardians of the Galaxy, loved it. This is what we like to do. We love sports. We love our teams. We love our favorite players. We're down with them when they lose. Sometimes the fans are more down than the players because they get paid pretty handsomely to play a kid's game. And But it's amazing. But let me get into everyone that got in here earlier. SG came in earlier this morning. Silly Fun Guy says, "Let's go Rams. We are looking at 11-6 schedule. Yes, indeed. I would love that. Michael Kenzie was in earlier. Oh, baby, I'm smoking that Warriors pack tonight. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. I love it, Michael. By the way, seeing that schedule, I'll be happy if the Rams win 10 at best. Now, let me tell you real quick about the Rams. We're still talking about the Lakers, but it's a tough schedule. It's supposed to be a third place schedule, which, okay, fine. But we're playing the North. We're playing the East, rather, and then we do have some tough games on the schedule as well. The Bengals, but fine. Let these young guys get their feet wet with some good talent. We still have our core offense. We got some young guys on defense, but AD's there. Michael Hoyt, Bobby Brown III, Jonah Williams. Daniel Hardy, on and on and on. And so let's bring it on. Let's just do it. Is what it is. In the NFC, it's a weak division. There's only a couple of really great teams. So 8-8, 7-9 can make the playoffs if we steal a couple of victories. We can even have one more wins. But I just want us to get into the playoffs, and then I trust our guys to do what they have to do on offense, especially. And that man is still there. Aaron Donald. Steve says, LOL, more like 5. Chicken Wing Song. Some donkey is a QB. No, he's a Super Bowl champion. Rams host. What's up, brother? Thank you for coming in. Always welcome. Remilia, what's up, my man? Wildman Samurai. Lakers. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Danny Berry Sports says, go, Lakers, go. Yes, sirree. Yes, sirree. He says, we win in that chip. It's a great chance. We got to get through another series, and we got to get through the NBA finals if we get there, but we're going to get more rest as we get into the I think I may be mistaken, but I think they get 3 nights rest, 3 days rest in between games. That helps LeBron with all those miles on him, and AD and anything that ails guys. This series was tough because the Warriors are no joke. They're the champions from last year, plus they can stroke the ball from outside. You gotta expend a lot of energy on the defensive side to get in their face and contested shots. And they're smart too. Basketball IQ is off the charts, and there's not a lot of rest in between, even for the young guys. But older LeBron needs that rest to recharge those batteries. So God bless him. Him and AD went the whole way, championship mentality. God bless them. And, so I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't be surprised, though, that if we were to lose game one because they may be tired, but no excuses. But I can see us winning. We'll see what happens. Great comment, Daniel. Philly Sun Guy says, Rudy, glad you can make it. Go Rams. Yes, indeed. Thank you. I was messing with this green screen. It was driving me nuts. I have it temporarily. I wouldn't be surprised if it props down behind me. I got to put a stand, and I kind of like it. I'm getting used to it. Let me change it in real time. Check this background out here. Hold on. I'm kind of getting used to it. I haven't covered my TV. My TV's still there. My TV's still there. It's invisible. I don't have a light there. That's why I have this stuff going on. But check this out. Here we go. There's my dude. There you go, Jack. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. The man, the myth. He's all Curry, you suck. Just kidding. I love Steve Curry. There he is right there. Yes, indeed. Our guy, Jack. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. AD, baby. Yes, indeed. So the Lakers did what they had to do, and on to the next series. Jack 42 says Austin Reeves is him. Yes, indeed. I love that kid. Speaking of that,
3-point play. What a season it's been for Reeves. His second year. He's taken a great leap. Remember,
love that kid. And then props to Alani Walker, the fourth. Hit this 3-pointer. You know what? The Lakers are really deep. There's some guys like this guy Walker. They're chomping at the bit to get some playing time and show out. And they're all about me, all about us, not all about me. And I kind of like the Rams side of it. We, not me. And here we go.
Nuggets await. Lonnie Walker hits a three.
Love it, man. This team is coming together right at the right time. I love it. Let's see. Willie Bowen, there's my dude. What's up, Rudy? My LA Rams amigo. What's up, Willie Bowen? Thank you for being here late with me. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much, my guy, Willie Bowen. Yes, indeed. Danny Berry says, R15. Aldo AD. Yes, indeed. He says, Lakers own Denver. We got to get this last one, though. We cannot fall short. FZ 150. Vamos Lakers and Rams. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Thank you for coming more often. Subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. There's going to be an exciting Rams and Lakers season. Hopefully we'll have a triple parade with the Dodgers, Lakers, and Rams. Danny Berry says, go Dodgers. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. I haven't even had a chance to look at the schedule. I think we beat the Padres, right? Warriors, Padres suck. Danny Berry says, SG Sports, SG says, hi, Ramilia. Hey, SG, thank you. I wasn't a chance to get your chance earlier, but thank you for coming in. I got called in early for work. Congratulations to the Lakers. Thank you, SG. Appreciate you. Willie Bowen says, hello, Ramulators. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, you see thoughts on Lakers 122-101 win. I love it. They did what they had to do. They were worrying me in a couple of spots with AD. What I mean is they were worrying me that AD may not be available, possibly almost getting concussed. But he came through. Yes, indeed. Gabriel Martinez, what's up, brother? He says, yeah, baby, Lakers. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. I love it. He says, what's up, Ramley? Yes, indeed. The Ramelia SG is here too. Thank you so much, SG. If you could have one word to describe LeBron James, what would it be? Now, listen, my favorite player is Magic Johnson. My next favorite player is Kobe Bryant. Now, LeBron James didn't play his full career with the Lakers, but he's the Lakers, so I'm for him. But the man's amazing. 20 years in the league, all the miles on him. The pressure from high school, people were calling him the chosen one and the king, and he's lived up to it and carried teams that weren't even supposed to be in the finals to the finals, and he lost against better teams. It happens. Asked Michael Jordan when he would lose to the Celtics, and Larry Bird never did beat Larry Bird in the playoffs, by the way. As a Laker fan, I respect Larry Bird immensely. I fear Larry Bird more than I ever feared Michael Jordan. Isaiah Thomas beat Michael Jordan over and over in the playoffs. So good teams can beat you if you're not better than them fully. So LeBron lost in the finals, but because the other team were better, that's what happens. But he's, you know what, seeing him up close and seeing the drive and the passion, every ounce of his body, he wants to, keeps him fit, keeps himself fit, giving every ounce, blood, sweat, and tears for our team. I love him. I love LeBron James. Big LeBron James fan. Eduardo Mendez says, knock the smirk on Curry's mug. Who's crying now? Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. I was looking for a picture for my background, but I couldn't find one of him on the bench. Denver says, "Go Lakers." Yes, indeed. Gabriel says, "Yeah, I know we just got more, but I do believe we just beat the toughest team that was left." That's a great comment. They have basketball IQs off the charts. Those guys can hit the hell out of the ball from the 3-point range. Luckily for us, and it's not really luck, it's just what happens in a big game, and we made them play defense on the other side. Curry and Klay Thompson, they couldn't just relax. They were tired, and when you shoot from deep as they do, you start missing and clanging. The players like Poole and those guys kind of wet the bed a little bit in some cases. But yes, indeed. I mean, that might be the main comment right there, that the toughest team is already eliminated by us. I love it. Gabriel says, "And dope shirt too." Thank you, brother. Appreciate you so much. McVay and the guys. McVay and the guys. And but yes, indeed. Thank you. I appreciate you, Gabriel. Let's see. As she says, the Warriors loss will hurt. It's going to hurt because they might lose Damon Green. They're going to have to retool, us in Lakerland know what that means. And let's look at some more Reeves to Russell, baby.
Reeves. Oh, what a fake. Reeves kicks it out. Russell wide open in the corner. It's good.
I love it. SG said, "That's a dope shirt." Thank you, SG. Willie Bowen says Damon Green is gone from Golden State Warriors. Yeah, I believe that too. That's going to be tough, man. He's a veteran player. He's the guy that helps the defense go, gets guys in place. He's the guy that gets agitates you. Look what he did to Schroeder. He made Schroeder get thrown out. He fell for it. We'll see what happens with that. Do you remember the great Splash Sisters got splashed? I love it. As she says, "I was a big Kobe Bryant fan back in the day, and all my photos were taken with his jersey on when he went to Santa Monica in Los Angeles. I asked my dad to take a photo with Kobe Bryant's cardboard cutout." That's cool, man. That's cool. Steph Curry says, "I'm a fraud." I heard SG a bandwagon. Oh God. And let's see. And this is a cool thing. Let me put my my other background real quick. I like this background. Hold on. Let me show you something real quick. Let me put my background back up. There's my guy Jack. Now here we go. Okay. This is you know what? I was like
in Lakerland Magic.
The button too quick. I was like, yeah, when you got LeBron James doing my man Magic Johnson with the with the eyes wide open, the no look pass, showtime, baby. Watch this.
In Lakerland Magic with the look away. Getting it done. Mama.
Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. LeBron is him. And he's gonna take us home, baby. He gets another championship. He's getting his jersey in the rafters. Like Shaq said, you got to have multiple championships to be in the Raptors. And Raptors, Toronto Raptors, in the rafters. He does have multiple championships, but not with the Lakers. So you got to get that other chip, and that way you can get in the rafters, and that'll be great. And AD too. If they get their second championship, they're both going in those Raptors, baby. I keep saying Raptors. Mouth is dry as hell. Rafters. But yes, indeed. Let's see. Willie Bone says, rather be a teammate of Aaron Donald than an opposing offensive player. Yes, indeed. As she says, "Mama, there goes that man." Yes, indeed. As she says, "I'm still a fan of Kobe. Kobe is the greatest Laker of all time." Yep. He's one of the greatest Lakers. I still can't get over my guy Magic, because I saw him as a kid, Magic Johnson, but Kobe Bryant is amazing. I'm a big fan of his as well. And then here's that man, LeBron.
Working on Moses Moody, turn the corner and lay it up and in. And LeBron's taken over.
38 years of age and moving with that kind of speed.
That's what I'm saying, just like Michael Thompson. And, Michael Thompson, also a Los Angeles Lakers champion. It's tough for him because he loves the Lakers, right? He's a Lakers announcer, but he loves this franchise. And winning a couple of championships with them, been through the wars with Magic Johnson and James Worthy and the crew, and beat the Celtics and Larry Bird Celtics. But then his kid, Clay, is on the Warriors, and he's pulling for the Lakers, but he's also pulling for his son. So it's a catch-22. So I'm pretty sure he left when the confetti was coming down. I'm pretty sure he left to go console his son, or maybe he waited till after the game because his son is a grown man and he's a champion. But he knows what it's like to lose big games too. So, but my hat is off to we make fun of them because they lost and they're a San Francisco team and we're an LA team. But my hat is off to the Warriors. They're champions and they wear Los Angeles Rams blue and yellow. It's weird because they're from Golden State, San Francisco area, and they wear blue and yellow, the Rams colors. Amazing. Props to them. Let's see. SG says, why do you keep saying Raptors? I don't know. I do that once in a blue moon. Raptors. Willie Bond says Kobe was good. Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem, Jamal Wilkes, Jerry West, James Worthy, Pat Riley are on that list too, and also Magic Johnson. Great comment. Love those guys. The Wilt, the guy scored 100 points in a game. The NBA changed because of him. They wouldn't even let him dunk. He was a man amongst boys. Crazy. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. We're so blessed, to have. Okay, as a Ram fan, we've had Aaron Donald, the Fearsome Foursome, Deacon Jones, Jack Youngblood, Night Train Lane back in the day. If you're an old fella, an old timer, Norm Van Brocklin, Crazy Legs Hirsch, on and on and on. Roman Gabriel, Jack Snow, Cooper Kupp, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Leonard Little, on and on. London Fletcher, Mike Jones stopping the Titans at the goal line. On and on and on. Leroy Irvin, Vince Ferragamo, Jim and Jack Youngblood. I already said Jack Youngblood. Hacksaw Reynolds. We're just been so blessed. And then now the Lakers. Of course, Wilt Chamberlain, just so blessed, we're just so lucky to be a team, to be a fan of these teams. Amazing. SG says LeBron is one of the most terrifying players of all time, and his nickname should be LeBron Slasher James. I like it. He's just such a big dude, physical, can still leap, a lot of intestinal fortitude, the will to win, pushes himself, team player. I can't say enough. Monster It, what's up, brother? What's up, Romelia? I think Rams going to make playoffs this year too. I do too. We're talking about Lakers because they just won. We're going to get to the Rams too, and then I'll have more lives now that we have our draft picks. But I'm excited about this young Rams team. I really am. Jacques 42. When I saw the schedule, I was like, oh, damn. But that's okay. The NFC is what it is. There's going to be some teams which will fall off. My dark horse team is the Lions, and I'm pulling for them. But yes, indeed, there's no team that is going to be a juggernaut. The Eagles are going to be still good, but they have young players to acclimate in there. They may have a Super Bowl hangover. We'll see. The Niners are looking to see which quarterback's going to be there to start. They lost some players, Jimmy Ward, Al Shire. They have some guys to plug in, but they have to work out. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a long season, but it's going to be exciting. I want to see Stetson Bennett in the preseason play. I can't wait. I cannot wait. Jacques 42 says this Laker team has such a solid group of guys. They seem to mesh well together. Exactly right. Exactly right. The clubhouse, besides the on the court thing, the clubhouse, they're all for one, and I love it. I love it. My coach Ham is growing on me. I like how he's got these guys playing, and I love it. Michael Kinch's Nuggets and Lakers rematch of 2020. That's right. Western Conference Finals in the bubble. Yes, indeed. As she says, if LeBron was to step over someone, he would crush them with the massive size. He is a giant. Yeah, he's a big dude. Yes, indeed. So let's transition. We can still talk about the Lakers, where they just won, but let me transition to my Rams, our Rams. Let me change my background. Boom. Let's change to our Rams. First of all, I want to give props to Sean McVay. If you guys have probably already seen it, the cradle of coaches, the University of Miami. They only 10 other coaches in the history of that program have had a statue erected for themselves. Not erected for themselves, but erected for them, because he's had success after he left the University of Miami and went on to win a Super Bowl. The youngest, matter of fact, the youngest head coach in NFL history. And so here he is right here.
There it is.
This guy's not even 40 years old. Already won Coach of the Year, AP Coach of the Year 2017. 2018 went to the Super Bowl. NFC champion, though, went to the Super Bowl. The one of two of the best teams. 2020 down year. 2021 won the Super Bowl. The youngest head coach in NFL history. Down year again. Will we be back again? Every other year. But now he gets a statue erected to him. He gets a statue erected for him by the University of Miami cradle of coaches. And also, I don't have the picture here, but remember his dad. If you remember, last year was a tough year for him. His grandfather, John McKay, of the 49ers, head guys, front office, passed away, and it was tough on him. He was really close to him. And so he was sitting down while he was hearing the speeches about, getting ready to they were presenting him, and he was listening to it, and went to the chair to his right. He had a picture and some flowers right there of his grandfather, John McKay. So class act, and rest in peace, John McKay. And God bless my coach, man. I love my coach. And so I want to give props and credit where credit is due. And speaking of Sean McVay, here he is talking about the health of one Matthew Stafford. Here we go.
He's been awesome, Rich. I mean, he's got a great look in his eye. And even though he says he's getting older, he still does look like a human jugs machine out there. I mean, the ball comes, it's like he was made to throw a football. And, when he's feeling good, I feel a lot better as well, Rich. And, he just elevates people around him. I think that, some of the things that we went through as a team last year give you the appreciation for just the opportunity to coach or to compete. And I know he's looking forward to leading the way, and it's going to be a great opportunity to elevate a lot of guys around him by just being himself.
So there it is. And what he's talking about is this man here. Look at this young svelte. Looks like he's 25 years old again. Dropping dimes. So I can't wait. And also, too, the other Georgia Bulldog, Stetson Bennett, two-time national champion for his backup, also won a championship at SoFi Stadium, just like Stafford did. He won the national championship at SoFi Stadium. It's going to be a great camaraderie. They like each other. Preseasons are going to be exciting, preseason games with Stetson Bennett. I'm excited about this team here. And then you got Van Jefferson, who's in a contract year. And you know what happens in a contract year. All of a sudden, the guy's all world. And that's what we're looking for, to have Van Jefferson be a true number two and be more consistent with those big flash plays. Here he is. Looking good, moving around. I like it. Ben Skowronek. Tutu, number 5. Tutu with Jalen Ramsey's number. So those 3 guys, Van Jefferson, in a contract year, must take the next step if he wants to get money. But also, he had a little bit of a down year last year. So did everybody. Let him come back being a true number 2 and show more flashes of stuff. Tutu Atwell, number 5, Jalen Ramsey's jersey, being more consistent. But also Ben Skoranek, number 18 there, came out of his shell last year, playing fullback in some cases, had that hell of a catch where he jumped over the Raider guy in that Baker Mayfield drive at the end. I'm very excited about this team. And you got Lance McCutcheon. Then you got Lance McCutcheon and these guys, Higbee and our guy, Davis Allen. I'm going to show you the tight end I was talking about. I cannot wait. Willie Bones says Jim Everett, Lance McCutcheon, Billy Waddy, Charles White, Mike Barber. Love it. Fred Dreyer. Yes, indeed. Aaron Cox, Hall of Fame LA Rams. Also Woody Strode and Bernie Casey. Yes, indeed. Bernie Casey, Woody Strode. Yes, indeed. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. And she says, who are your top 5 Lakers of all time? Magic, Kareem, Kobe, of course. Not in order. Shaq. There's too many, but just like the Rams, there's too many. But let's put down Wilt in there. Jerry West also, but you can't do it. Hall of Fame Rams, top 5 Rams, Dickerson, AD, Jack Youngblood, Bruce, Falk. It's too many. Dickerson. It's McVay, not McKay. Did I say McKay? I thought I said McVay. Maybe I said McKay. Yeah, that's exactly right. Steve-O says 5 wins. Yeah, 5-0 in the first half. Thank you, Steve-O. Willie Bowen says, let's need the best and smartest GM in the NFL. Yes, indeed, baby. And also, he's not afraid, too, on that point, Willie Bowen, to let you know when he makes a mistake. They tried with Allen Robinson. They had they were basically, okay, look, there's nothing wrong with getting a guy and putting your trust into him because you made research on him. But he wasn't that guy that we thought he was. He seemed to be, he lost some speed. He couldn't get separation. So we took a hit on the chin, and the Steelers got him for pennies on the dollar, or nickels on the dollar. But now that's gone. We have dead money, but it didn't work out. Let him go. Same thing with Bobby Wagner. Bobby Wagner helped Ernest Jones get under his wing and was a tutor for him on the field. He learned a lot from him. But even though Bobby Wagner was there, and I wish we kind of still had him because he's still a good player. In a couple of those games, he was like all world. They were still catching balls underneath at a 77% clip against us. And that's not what we shouldn't have that. So we're going to pay that much money. We can't have that. So, but I don't mind them correcting mistakes, right? I don't want a lot of mistakes, but don't mind them correcting it. Exactly right, Willie. Jack 42 says McVay era just getting started. Yes, indeed, baby. Michael Kinsey says, can you imagine if the Lakers and Celtics meet that's what I'm looking forward to. My guy Wayne Brady, who's a Niners content creator, I had him on my show last year. Great dude. He likes the Celtics. How the hell are you a 49er and Celtics fan? But he's a cool dude, great content creator. And I told him, it's coming. Lakers and Celtics. I would love it. FZ150 says Jack Youngblood. Yes, indeed, baby. Jack Youngblood, number 85. John Wayne in boots, baby. That's John Wayne in cleats, rather. Yes, indeed. Dodgers, yo, what's good? LA Lakers win. LA owns San Francisco in the playoffs. Love it. Yes, indeed. I love it. Yes, indeed. And so let's see. So we got that. And here's the guy that I want to talk about. So we were talking about the draft class. Now, if you remember, I was talking about a tight end, and I couldn't remember his name, but he's kind of he's a late round pick, 5th round pick, tight end, Davis Allen from Clemson. Good size, I believe is 6'6", and he's got some Higbee-ish in him, but he can get the ball at the highest point, and he's going to be a weapon in the red zone. Just check this out. And now I know he's a young guy, but Matthew Stafford can hit the ball where this quarterback's putting the ball. And you can't teach skill. Let me show you. Hold on. I'm high on this kid. The draft is a hell of a haul We'll see if it turns out, but it looks like it will. Check this out. Again, 5th round pick, 175th pick, Davis Allen from Clemson. Check this out.
Faked it to Shipley. He throws to the end zone. Davis Allen. There's plenty of hands fighting in the end zone. Play fake. Allen is wide open. Touchdown.
And 7. DJ into the end zone on the fade. Caught. Touchdown. Davis Allen.
It's college, it's not pro, but he's got good hands. He's a bigger dude. He's not the fastest, but either is Higbee. Now, picture us in the red zone with Stafford, and our O-line is back. Not where it was before in the Super Bowl, but much better. Imagine us in the red zone with this guy, Lance McCutcheon maybe, but we'll forget him for a second. This guy, Van Jefferson, Cooper Kupp, Higbee, Kyrie Williams hasn't even got a chance. I mean, we've got a lot of weapons, man. I'm telling you, this. I saw this kid. I was like, whoa, he's got good body control, good size. Stafford can put the ball exactly where that quarterback's putting it. These are kids that can. They don't even have to be Pro Bowlers. The ball will be there. He will catch it. He's got hands. You can't teach hands. So, and then Ben Skoronek's taking the next step as he was coming along last year with Baker Mayfield. Tutu Atwell showed more flashes. I'm excited about this team. I really am. You can tell. But there's a reason I am, though. Mustard says, I think these young players and our draft picks will be ready to go. Looking forward to our Ram season. Me too, man. Me too. Exactly right. Willie Bone says, yes, Monster. Yes, indeed. Jack Fortune says, Davis Allen has great hands. Yeah, man. I saw this kid. I couldn't remember his name the other couple of streams ago, and I was like, I'm going to find him. And I just want to show you what I was looking at. Jim Evers says, Davis Allen has 70% contested catch rate. That's exactly right, baby. Good point. So this is what we're looking at. McVay and the guys are, all teams do this, but it doesn't work out for a lot of players, a lot of teams and players. We're seeing what offense we're going to run. LaFleur is in there with McVay. Les Need's in there. And then on defense, our guy Raheem Morris is in there. And they're getting players that they can punch into spots where they need that can do damage. Now, this guy didn't get picked high. He was a 5th-round draft pick, but that don't mean anything. He's a piece that we can use. So, I mean, we got a Super Bowl caliber quarterback. We have the only quarterback in the NFC that has won a Super Bowl in recent memory, not 10 years ago, year before last. And last year he was hurt. This year he's fresh and he's back. I cannot wait. Davis Allen is the next Kelsey. I would love it, man. I would love it. Willie Bowen says, did the LA Rams sign another quarterback? We have an arm, a camp arm. If you guys have it in the chat, if you put his name for me, but it's more like a camp arm, Willie Bowen. So that way we can, Stetson's going to get most of the reps, in the off season. And then, the camp arm I can't remember his name. I'm sorry. I hate to say it like that, but, Stafford's going to get a lot more throws than he did last year because the elbow's fine. His hell healed, but, he will be the other quarterback. But yeah, we signed a guy, but it's going to be mostly just for reps with the other guys. But who knows? Maybe we'll keep him if he turns out. Jim Evers says, all contested catches. Yes, indeed, baby. Willie Bowen says, what's up, Jimbo? Yes, indeed. Jim says he's got fast footwork. I like the kid, man. I really do. Jim Evers says Rams will win 12 games. I like it. Willie Bowen says, you were an awesome quarterback, Jimbo. Yes, indeed. One of my favorite quarterbacks was Jim Everett. Let's see. And then here's our guy with our young team, Ernest Jones, taking the reins now at middle linebacker. Learned a lot from Bobby Wagner. Here's our guy, the GOAT AD, talking about the defense.
But again, you got a guy like Ernest that's going to step up and play that leadership role as well. You got Fuller out there. So there's guys that's young, but, on this team, they're no longer young. It's time to step up and be a leader as well. So you just got to trust them guys is going to be there to, speak up and motivate me too. We all need it. No matter how long you've been playing this game or how much success you had in it, we all need somebody to push you at times. And, if I'm slacking, I want them to let me know that I'm slacking so I can pick it up. So I can get better. So that's what it's about. It's about holding each other accountable and pushing each other. So
there it is. I cannot wait. And peep the cap real quick. The R with the peep the cap.
But again, you got a guy like Ernest that's going to step up and play that leadership role as well. You got Fuller out there. So
cool. I like it. AD right there, baby. So yeah, guys got to step up. We got 2 and 3 year old players, 2 or 3 experienced players, the Robert Rochelle's, the Fullers. Daniel Hardy was hurt last year, but it's time to step up, baby. You know what? This is Los Angeles. We got coaches to help you be in the right positions to make plays. And if you're not up to the task, then we'll get rid of you. There was an interview I didn't get a chance to download it, and I'll show it to you on one of my other lives. But Les Snead was talking with Rich Eisen, and he was saying, "Hey, look, people are sleeping on us. Basically, we have some of the best players at our main positions, at quarterback, at wide receiver, at Aaron Donald on the defensive line. We're not rebuilding. You don't rebuild when you have players like that. You're retooling is I don't like that word, but we're infusing young talent." And saving money for the next couple seasons, because we're trying to get to our 3rd Super Bowl within 10 years of the Rams being back in Los Angeles. And we're in year 7. But we'll take it if we get there sooner, because if we get into the playoffs with this crew, that means we put enough wins to get into the playoffs. And I like our chances against anybody with this team, with this offense, and with these quarterback, and with this wide receiver, and with this defensive player, and Aaron Donald in the playoffs. One game set, winner take all. I like it. Yes, indeed, baby. Let's see. Jim Everett says, week 2, McVay will cook Kyle. I love it. We start the Seahawks. We had them on the ropes the last game. We should have beat them. Horrible call where they called us running into the kicker. We should have sent the Detroit Lions into the playoffs, and we would have beat them. We had that game. Let that get away. We play the Seahawks, and then we play the 49ers, and hopefully we'll get Trey Lance. I'm looking forward to it. I really thought we were going to sweep them or either split with them if Trey Lance played against us. And of course, that's before all the injuries. But even with the injuries, if you remember the first game at Santa Clara, it was a close game throughout, but we only had a couple of targets. Allen Robinson wasn't all the way there yet. They didn't really know how to use him. He couldn't get separation. It was basically the Higbee and Cooper Kupp show. But I really think that Trey Lance would have gave us a couple of turnovers, and we would have pulled that game out. Yes, indeed. I really hope that we get Trey Lance. Willie Bone says, agreed, Jim. Yes, indeed. Jim Everett says, Willie Fax beat the Giants in their house. Yes, indeed. Monster says, last year my brother got me for my birthday, my favorite Rams QB card, Jim Everett. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. Jim Everett, Rams all-time, even with the Kurt Warners and Matthew Stafford there for a couple of years, but he got hurt last year. Jared Goff had great numbers. Jim Everett is the all-time Rams passing leader, and man, he used to fling that rock, boy. It's like Matthew Stafford. If you keep him healthy and upright, boy, he'll pick you apart. It don't matter who you are. Ask the 49ers 3 times in the 90s, beat them at San Francisco, and they had Ronnie Lott and Charles Haley. The only time that we lost him was the championship game, and that's only because our offensive line was depleted after beating the Eagles and Jerome Brown at Philadelphia, and then beating Lawrence Taylor and Bud Carson, not Bud Carson, was Carlton Banks, and Bill Belichick was the defensive coordinator in OT, Flip Anderson going down the tunnel, and then we played a rested Niner team, and our offensive line was in shambles. Still took the lead 3-0, and then we threw a bomb to Flipper Anderson. I remember like it was yesterday. and Ronnie Lott knocked it out of the air, we couldn't keep him off him. We couldn't keep him off him. The O line was shattered, but when the teams were healthy, we split with them, and he was picking them apart. Jim Everett says, Monster in 1988, Jim Everett led the NFL in TD passes. Yes, indeed. Back-to-back years, 88 and 89, back-to-back in a era with Dan Marino, John Elway, Joe Montana, et cetera, Randall Cunningham, Ward Moon. Jim Everett led the league in touchdown passes back-to-back years. Michael Kinsey says, Stetson Allen, the Rams' future QB1. I hope the future is in good hands. Yes, indeed. You know what? He's 25 years old, so he's a little older. But that's good because he's already a seasoned quarterback in a pro-style offense. And he can make all the throws, and he's very elusive, and he can move. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to this kid. And he's got moxie. I like it. Willie Boy says, I saw the game on TV, Jim. Willie Flipper Anderson caught the ball. He ran out of bounds at the stadium. It was wonderful, man. I remember. I was like, yeah! He went through the tunnel. Yeah, love it. Monster says, yes, I went to Anaheim Stadium a lot as a kid to see Jim Everett. Love those years. Yes, indeed, baby. Yes, indeed. Flipper Anderson, Henry Ellard, Pete Houlihan, big David Hill, Jim Hill's brother, TV anchor, Tom Newberry, Duval Love on the offensive line, Irv Pankey. Those are real hogs on the line. Dennis Hara. Boy, I love it. The guy could fling it, man. This guy would be throwing deep passes, deep ends, deep post patterns, and he'd throw like 15 passes in a row, man. It was uncanny. It was uncanny. Guys would turn around the ball, but poof, it'd be right there. Chalk 42 is AD the GOAT. Yes, indeed, baby. Jen the Miller, what's up? Looking forward to seeing Stetson in preseason. Yes, indeed. Sorry, Jen the Mithra. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Thank you for coming in. I know it's late, but we were all excited for the Laker game. But yes, indeed, looking forward to seeing Stetson as well. It's exciting. Don't sleep. The games are going to be cheap, guys. I know it's preseason, but I want to see Stetson Bennett with Lance McCutcheon and Davis Allen, all these guys, because it's going to bring something to the table. It's going to be exciting. So those games are going to be dirt cheap. Go to it, tailgate, have a good time. I'm all for it. Hopefully I'll see you guys at the stadium a few times this year. I can't wait. Eduardo Mendez says, hey, Rudy, just making a bold statement. The Rams are going to the Super Bowl and winning it. I just have that feeling or vision. I love it, baby. I love it. And with that right now, say my name. Rudy. I love it, man. You know what? I'm just telling you, if we can get in the playoffs, which the NFC West, look at the Cardinals are not going to have Kyler Murray for like the first 5 games. I don't expect Geno Smith to be as good as he was last year, but even last year we had him a couple of times, especially the last game. The Niners are the Niners. They're very complete. They're a very complete team, but they're still iffy at the quarterback position because they have 2 quarterbacks coming off of serious injury, and then they have Sam Darnold. So that quarterback room doesn't scare me. I don't care how many games in a row that the young quarterback Brock Purdy played. If he got hurt with somebody coming from him, imagine that little guy and AD coming at him. So I'm not saying I don't want him to get hurt, but I was just saying this, that he seems to be little and not just short, but like kind of like not stout, okay size. But remember the Chicago quarterback, Jay Cutler? They'd hit him and he'd dislocate his shoulder, or there'll always be something wrong with him because it was light in the saddle. And that's kind of Brock Purdy. Even though I like his gamemanship, his moxie, he's playing over his head, really, because 7th round pick. If he was better than that, somebody would have picked him sooner. But props to him. All he did was win. But I was saying, wait till somebody hits him good. Let me see him. And boom, and it happened to be his arm, unfortunately. But yes, indeed. Let's see. But I love that comment. I love that comment, Eduardo. Willie Buss says, agreed, Eduardo. Yes, indeed. Jim Harris says, Bennett is him. I love it, man. I can't wait to see this kid, man. I'm a USC fan. I didn't really watch much after we were eliminated, but I really appreciate it. You can't, two-time national champion, and you get to come to a coach like Sean McVay with a wide receiver like a Cooper Kupp, Van Jefferson, this offense. He gets to learn from one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL, and Matthew. I mean, it's a blessing. It's a blessing for him, and it's a blessing for us to have him. Jacques 42 says, I enjoy watching the young talent try to prove themselves in preseason. It's fun. Yes, indeed. Hope you guys go to training camp. It'll be the last year that we get to go to training camp where it's at now, because they're building that state-of-the-art training camp in Woodland Hills. I cannot wait. Jim Evers says, Sam Turnover Factory Darnold. Yes, indeed. Jacques 42 says, Sam, I see Ghost Darnold. Yes, indeed. Speaking of that, Niners all damn day. Your Lakers got the win. GG's, we couldn't get it done. Well, you know what? That's okay, man. You guys have those championships. That's all that matters, man. Like I said, we had a crappy season last year. I'm talking about my Rams, but we won the chip. If you win the chip, I'm glad that we beat you. But hey, you know what? You were already champions 4 times over. Much love to you, the Warriors, and it's just like I said before when we beat the Niners in the championship game. We needed a team like that to push us, because we were tested in the Super Bowl when OBJ went down, and we were tested in the against the Ravens to even make the playoffs. To get our Western Division crown. We were tested a few times, and that's what you need. We were tested getting out to those 3-point lines, because you can't cover Steph Curry, Klay Thompson all the time, but you can run at them and kind of learn how you're going to slow guys down as much as you can, and that'll help with the Nuggets defenders. But yes, indeed, props to you and your Warriors. Let's see. I thought I had another clip here. Davis Allen, McVay. No, I got it. Okay, good. Well, thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you. And I'm so glad. I was worried about AD. Hold on, shoot. Got it. There we go. Froze for a second. I was worried about AD. Okay, it seemed to be freezing for a second, so I just refreshed it. So I was worried about AD, not playing this game. So he's back. He looked great. Props to our guy, the other AD. He showed up, and it's another AD helping to eliminate the San Francisco team. So I love it. So thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate it. Hope you guys hope I'm back on your screens. My kid says, I had to reset it, refresh it, but yes, indeed. So we still got some more to go. Like Kobe Bryant said back in the day, it's not over yet. There's still more work to do, but it was a great win. And so thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you so much. Everyone have a great night. Today is Saturday night now. It's almost Friday. It's going to be midnight. Let's do this again on maybe Sunday night. Let's come in and talk some more. I'll set the alert up for you guys, and we'll hang out some more. Wonderful that the Lakers are on to the next series. Mike McKenzie says AD might be injury prone, but he came through when the team needed him most. Yes, indeed. I don't like that he's injury prone, but like you said, and he's playing big time, man. And without AD today, we wouldn't have won. All those shots he changed, 20 rebounds plus, right? amazing. So yes, indeed. I said party in LA, baby. Yes, indeed. Jock 42 says it's always fun. Rudy, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Jock 42. And so with that, let's see. I got to do a video for our Lakers. Let's see. Well, let's do a clip to send us home. And like I said, as we always say, may the Ramelia be with you and the Laker family be with you. And as we always say, Ramulators, mount up. Let's see.
Quarter and the Lakers back up by 10. Let's go to Lisa.
I love those guys. Matters on Denver says 5-12. That was last year. Eduardo Mendes says, hey, brother, keep up the good work. Appreciate you so much. Jen the Mithra says, Rams host, Rams goat. Oh, little Rams, love Rams. Yes, indeed. Thank you. Sorry. It doesn't show up clear on my screen, but thank you so much for coming into this late stream. But all right, guys, have a great night. I'll see you guys on Sunday night, and I can go to sleep good. We'll see what happens. All damn day says this year, no, don't sleep on us, man. You know that we got a good draft haul. We'll see what happens, man. I'm excited. And I'm excited to play you guys a second game. I cannot wait. Like I said, mount up, baby. Yes, indeed, baby. All right, guys, have a great night. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate you so much staying up late with me. Take care. And yes, indeed, go Lakers, baby.